The Georgetown City manager Jose Mourinho has got something to say to the press conference, especially right now. Hello guys, I am Jose Mourinho and I am the manager of Georgetown City Soccer Club. Today I want to announce that I'll be stepping down as the manager of this soccer club. It's been 5 fantastic years I've been at this soccer club since 2016, as I won the Europa League trophy, the Premier League trophy twice, the Ales Avea Open Cup trophy, and also the KFC League Cup trophy. It's been an honour for me to make sure that this club is where it is right now. Before I joined, this club weren't competing for anything. Right now, it's time for me to leave. It's sad that I'm going, but I'm going for another challenge as a coach. You see, this club has learned that they need to go for a new manager next season. The players' job is to stand by the new manager. I'm only going to be here for the next 3 games against Chesapeake Blue Tigers on Friday, a game on Saturday, and also on Sunday. And then after that, that will be it from me. As this has been a very special club in its heart, in my heart. The fans, the supporters, I'd like to thank them for even allowing me to be the greatest coach with this team. Allowing me to be backed by you guys. And not just the supporters, but the board of directors who believed in me for the 5 years I've been at this club. But it's now time for a new manager to take in charge of this soccer team next season. I know it will be difficult for this team, but I do believe that Georgetown City will be a good club going forward without me in charge. That's all I got to say, and thank you very much for listening. Hello and welcome here today on Sky Sports Republican News here today, and my name is Jim Orange, and I've got some breaking news here on Sky Sports Republican, is that the Georgetown City manager Jose Mourinho will step down as manager at the end of the Premier League season. Well, Jose Mourinho's done a successful job at City for the last 5 years he's been there. He's won 2 Premier League titles in 2 consecutive seasons. He's got them into the Champions League final. Didn't win the Champions League, but got them into the final. He won the Europa League in 2017. He's won the RSV Open Cup. He's won the KFC League Cup. And he's won everything apart from the Champions League. But this guy had a pedigree in this team. And 5 years is the longest he's ever been as a manager throughout his tenure, throughout other clubs he's been at. Well, Jose Mourinho even said today that he wants to step down as manager as he wants to spend time with his family, his plans on going to another team, and that's what he's planning to do. He said that City is always going to be in his heart, and the fans, he likes to say thank you to them to actually allow him to share his philosophy into the team. I want to say thank you to the board to allow him to be himself as manager at City for the last 5 years, and the whole team itself, and wish them the best of luck next season with a new manager in charge. And that was what Jose Mourinho said earlier here today. But who's going to be taking over Jose Mourinho's reign? Well, there's actually managers, are available. We got Max Allegri, the former Georgia United manager. Well, I don't think he probably will join United's rivals next season. Also, Carlo Ancelotti. He's been out of the job since he left South Coast in 2019. He's also in the radar screen to take over Georgia City next season. Also, we have as well the current Padres Impact manager, Unai Emery, could even take over the reign at Georgia City. Can he handle the pressure at a big club like City? That he's also in the radar screen. And also Oliver Alder, the Los Andreas Pompey manager, is also in the market. May come to City maybe next season, perhaps. He's in the list as manager maybe. Also could probably be Jurgen Klopp. Well, Jurgen Klopp's looked like he's also leaving Chicago Blue Tigers at the end of the season. He could take over City, maybe. The Chicago Blue Tigers rivals of the Premier League, maybe. We'll just have to wait and see. Or Carlo Ancelotti, the manager of no one, of course. We haven't seen Ancelotti be a manager of a club since 2019. It's been 2 years without a job, and he could be in talks maybe as a favourite to take over Mourinho's reign next season. And also, last but not least, Brian Clough is also the last candidate to also become manager at Georgia City maybe next season, maybe. We'll have to wait and see about that one. But that's all we have time for here today on Sky Sports Republican News, breaking news with myself here today, Jim Orange, and we'll see you guys soon with some more news on maybe who could take over the reign of Mourinho next season. We'll have to wait and see about that, and goodbye for now. It's Top Gear starts now.
Hello and welcome to Top Gear here today. My name is Jeremy Clarkson and I am the host of Top Gear, and we are back, baby. We haven't been back on Top Gear for the last, let's say 7 weeks now, and we are back here today for Top Gear. Now, today's guest is a guy who was the winner out of the video game hardcore match at Worlds Collide, and this man is the RBC champion. He wrestles at World Championship Wrestling. Please welcome Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, welcome here today on Top Gear today. Obviously that beautiful championship you have on your waist, of course. We'll know that you are the RBC champion. You beat, of course, Chris Jericho at the Worlds Collide pay-per-view. Let's roll the tape. What happened in that video game hardcore match at Worlds Collide before we talk about cars, shall we?
Over.
And that was the footage, of course, from the match you defeated
Jericho.
Worlds Collide in that video game hardcore match. We all know that you are the RBC champion. You do wrestle on Fridays at Dynamite tomorrow, of course. And we all know that you got a new #1 contender to fight you for the belt. And who's the guy's name you're fighting next? Well, I'm fighting next, actually, against Miro for the RBC championship at War Games pay-per-view. Oh, War Games pay-per-view. Is he a good fighter, Miro? Yeah, but he is a very, very decent wrestler, of course. He is the Bulgarian Brute, of course. And, yeah, I know that he's got a good history as a wrestler. And he's also a good athlete. And I know that I'll have to confront him tomorrow. And hopefully I could really beat him at Foul Brawl as well. Let's now talk about vehicles, of course, now. Another topic away from the wrestling. We all know that I love my cars. I like to share things on my show of Top Gear. Kenny, I want to ask you, what is your favourite car, and your favourite just car, but also vehicle entirely? And tell me your favourite vehicle you like to drive, and tell me what it is. As I'm into my video games, I'm into, of course, action figures, and also a lot of cartoon characters I'm really into. My favourite car, I'd say, involved into that was the Ghostbuster limousine that I drove, of course, in this convention way back in 2014 in Japan, and that was my favourite vehicle. Really? A video game Ghostbuster limousine? Yeah, that's my favourite vehicle. I've got a problem about that there, Jeremy. No, I haven't got a problem about it. It's just it feels like it's unusual to drive a car like that, you know, as it's very cartoonish. Well, I like it. That's your problem. Well, I'm not going to discuss about all that, of course, because I know that you love the vehicle. Fair enough. I'll keep it to that. I don't want to get my ass kicked here on my own show. But anyway, let's go to the track, of course, earlier here today, when Kenny Omega drove around the whole track earlier today in our track a couple hours ago. Roll the tape.
let's look at your speed throughout the 4 laps you did throughout the whole track earlier here today, Kenny Omega. You drove by 46.45 kilometers per hour, but you're not the fastest car throughout the guesses who've been on my show the last 8 episodes now, Kenny. But welcome and thank you very much to be on the show, Kenny Omega. Best of luck with the RBC Championship at War Games when you fight Miro. No problem, Jeremy. And now let's end Top Gear here today, and that will be the show here today with myself, Jeremy Clarkson, and my guest, Kenny Omega. Cheerio!